Hello! Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eliza and it's been a while since I last uploaded. I have been having some serious issues with finishing projects and so it's been really hard to make a complete video. So in this video I'm just going to do a quick recap of some of my work in progress projects and hopefully I'll be finishing some of them soon. I have started recording a few videos for some of these projects, so you might see them in some future videos. But this is just going to be a quick little show and tell about what I've been working on currently. The first one I'm going to share, I did start making a video for. It's probably going to be a really quick video because I started recording it like halfway through, when I was like halfway done knitting it. I'm like almost done. So this is a hot pink sweater and it's for my aunt who loves hot pink. She also loves hearts. And this is her Christmas present. She knows she's getting it and she provided me with the buttons that are also hot pink, and it is still on my needles because like I said, it's a work in progress, but I just have to do one more sleeve and then attach both sleeves and it'll be done. So I'm hoping to give it to her this week. And I am writing up the pattern for this, so I will be asking for testers and I'll be releasing the pattern probably maybe by like February, like Valentine's Day. So this is the front. It's a cardigan. And this is the back. It has little heart cables down the center back. And then it's kind of folding in right now. And I have the neck on the needles. But it does have buttons. She just gave me round hot pink buttons. So that's going to be done hopefully in the next 2 days. I already have one sleeve done. I just have to knit the other sleeve and finish the neck and it's done. And I'm going to give it to her. So you can follow me on Instagram and I'll be asking for testers for this pattern on Instagram. It is probably more like an intermediate level pattern because it has that cable down the back. But it's on pretty chunky needles, so it wasn't, it didn't take too long. It did take me a lot longer than I thought, but it wasn't too bad. I'm also knitting a hat right now. I got this yarn from a friend. I believe this is Malabrio yarn. And I have this on the needles, just knitting a little hat right now. I'm working on my online shop, so I'm hoping to like knit some hats and put them on a Big Cartel so people can buy them. So that might be on the Big Cartel. I might give it to someone, I'm not sure yet. What else? Oh yeah. This one I did start making a video for, and it's more of an experimental knit. So I don't want to go into too much detail because like I said, I did record some video clips for this where I go into further detail, but this is kind of like a make it up as you go sweater, and it's literally an entire sweater with the sleeves, the front and the back, and it's all connected right now because I just kept like adding things and picking things up. So this is the sleeve. It's got twists. This is the front. Oh my gosh, it's like really tangled. I wanted to make a sweater that was like a little asymmetrical, a little weird, has like mixed match stitches. So this would be the front. It's a v-neck with a honeycomb cable or a cells cable. This is part of the other sleeve. It's a 3x1 rib. This is the other sleeve I just showed. So confusing. And then this is the back with some twist. So it's super experimental. I'm hoping to finish that in the next few days because I just have a little bit more to go. Hopefully I don't run out of gray yarn. And yes, that yarn is from my last test knit, which I have unraveled. Unfortunately, you can watch that video. I'll put a link to it. What else am I working on? I've been working on a painting, which has also been taking up a lot of time. I'm doing a painting version of one of the clown drawings that I did over the summer, just for fun. Okay, I really have like a lot of projects going right now. This I actually started literally a year ago, last winter, and I mentioned this pattern in one of my Ravelry videos where I talked about patterns. This is what I have so far. This is the Iris hat. It's a top-down beanie. You can see the nice like increases there, and I have just like, I did like all of this last year and I just like cannot sit down and finish knitting this hat. But one day I will. I'm not going to unravel that. Like I'm using a Mad Tosh merino and hedgehog fiber silk, so like I'm really looking forward to having this hat. I just have to sit down and knit the hat. And then I showed this project a couple videos back too, and I really neglected it. I sound so bad with all these unfinished projects. But this is that sweater that I mentioned a few videos ago also, and I ended up unraveling it to the blue and then using a different pink yarn. I had been using like a yarn that I already had that was different from the blue and the brown yarn, and it was super see-through compared to these, and I didn't like the way it looked. So I went and got pink and I like unraveled and reknit it, and that's like, I'm not even to the sleeves, so that sweater has a lot of work to go. For that sweater, I'm using this yarn that I got at Avenue Yarns in Berkeley. It's called Poof, and it looks like this. It's baby alpaca and silk yarn, and it was kind of expensive. I definitely like invested in this sweater. It was kind of like I'm going to probably write up the pattern for it, but it was kind of like a cozy sweater to keep for myself with the intention of like having a sweater that I loved and I could wear all the time that was like more fine gauge, similar to the sweaters that I would like buy from like Uniqlo or something. So that was the goal with that, and so I did invest a little bit in these. I bought like 5 of these and they were $30 each, but they're really soft and I will take good care of it, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, that's it for this bin. I do have one more project. This is a vest. Let's see. This is what I have so far. I have almost a half. Oh, no, I have like, so this is just the front, and I have I'm almost to the shoulder, and then I have half. So this is the pattern for the cable vest that I designed like back during the summer. Like I'll link the video if I can remember which one it was. But I'm finally writing up the pattern for this. I like simplified it a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on here, but I have a horn cable and some twists. And the other one was like, the one that I originally did was like a little complicated in that like the patterns didn't really match up, and the back was like, it had hella cables on the back. So I'm just like making it a little bit simpler, and then I'm going to release it, or I'm going to write it up into a pattern and hopefully release that soon. Okay, that's it. Those are all my projects. I definitely have like a short attention span when it comes to knitting. I feel like my favorite thing to do is to start a new project, and I really need to get better about like finishing the projects. Those are my work in progress projects. Stay tuned for some of those videos. I do have a video coming for the pink sweater, the gray kind of mismatched sweater, and then I think I'll do a how to knit a hat video based on the way that I knit hats, and I'll probably write up that pattern just as like a super easy instructions for making like a basic chunky hat. And I'd love to know what anyone else is working on, any knitting projects or sewing projects. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Lots of knitting and craft projects. I hope everybody has a happy new year as I'm uploading this just before New Year's Eve. Okay, bye!